So I get asked all the time, what do I eat? Or my challengers know that I basically break my fast every single day with the exact same meal. I'm a creature of habit, call it boring, it's simple, and it keeps me on track because I know I'm getting the same nutrients that I should be getting. So I, in the past couple months, have become obsessed with Brussels sprouts. And I hated them as a kid. And actually, my favorite vegetable I probably have every night for dinner is green beans, and I also hated them as a kid. So your taste buds can really change. So what I do is I just spray a pan after I've chopped up a whole bunch of Brussels sprouts. I just spray a pan with nonstick spray, and I'm going to dump these in first and let them kind of cook up a little bit, and I add in a little bit, just a black pepper, couple of twists of that. I'm gonna let that cook up and start. And I always used to make my my egg whites in the microwave because it's just quicker for me. I don't know. And I always seem to get stuff stuck on the pan and it drives me crazy. So I just put several handfuls of spinach and I rip it up, and egg whites, liquid egg whites, 100% egg whites, in here in a microwave safe bowl, and I put it on for about 3 minutes, maybe slightly. So I make my first meal of the day bigger, but my meal plan still fits into the 21-day fix. I just combine more of my food into like 3 main meals a day instead of 6 smaller meals throughout the day. So I always go with 98% fat-free ground turkey. Sometimes you can find Jenny O. If I'm at Giant, I'll often buy like a Nature's Promise brand. This is all they had yesterday, and it's the Fit and Easy from Purdue. It's the 98% one. So while I have my Brussels sprouts in this pan, I just take some of that ground turkey and I just flatten it out on the other side of the pan. My egg whites are still in the microwave cooking with the spinach. So then again to this, I'll add some black pepper. So actually, some mornings I'll put some garlic into it. I use this garlic and herb. It's salt-free garlic and herb. I usually get Mrs. Dash if they have it. Other times, I am cinnamon obsessed. So on ground turkey, on my egg whites, even with spinach, I use cinnamon. So, and when you're cooking it, oh, it smells so good, so good. So I'll actually sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on there too. I know, call it weird, but it works for me, and it's really good for you. So I'm gonna let the Brussels sprouts cook up a little bit more, and then I'm gonna flip the turkey over onto, so this side has already started to cook. I just flip it over. And then just kind of mash it up and separate it up, then it just cooks a little bit faster. This literally takes me like 5 minutes every day to cook it. And so when I worked full time, I didn't always have the time in the morning, so I always had my shake for breakfast. But now that I work from home, I have the time. So I like to cook this every day. I don't have to meal prep it. I could cut up the Brussels sprouts if I wanted to in advance. And I just have my shake later on in midday. So I'm going to give this another minute in here while that's cooking up. So then my egg whites haven't cooked 100%. There's still a little bit of liquid on the bottom of it. So all I do is I take my spoon to take it away from the edges of the bowl. And I actually need to get a towel because this bowl is very hot. And turn it down. So I turn my heat down. Then I just literally spoon my egg whites into it. So I take this and I just mash up, because it's in the big, like a circle of the bowl, the shape, my egg whites. I just mash it up. And that way, ground turkey gets all in there and Brussels sprouts, and it all just becomes like one big bake. Plus, like, even when I used to try to make omelets, I can't make an omelet to save my life. So it was always like an egg mash anyway. So this just kind of works for me. Again, you can add more seasoning to the top. So this is what you have. And then sometimes, depending on the day, I might also steam up just a half a cup of a sweet potato. So I probably take like the size of it. I'll just wash it. I have these awesome little steamer things that my Nana gave me when I first moved out on my own that I use every night to steam my veggies. And I just steam it for like 3 minutes in the microwave and it's good to go. Again, I'll drizzle some cinnamon on it. Sometimes I'll just put a little drizzle of coconut oil. Or if I'm wanting something a little extra, I'll put a drop or two of sugar-free maple syrup on it. And that is usually my first meal of the day. So it's simple. It might be really boring to some people. You might get tired of it. If you don't like ground turkey, you can use some other stuff. I know some people really like turkey bacon, turkey sausage. I get turkey bacon every once in a while, but it is a little higher in sodium. But I always make sure to get, so if you are eating it, just make sure you get hormone-free, antibiotic-free, and low sodium. And then you can still eat clean and enjoy it too. So that's how I break my fast every day. If it looks good to you, give it a try and let me know what you think.